Everyone. So this is my scrapbook project for BIS 300 Interdisciplinary Inquiry. Here I'll be talking about the topic of Asian culture. I have 4 rooms with 4 exhibits, including COVID-19 and how it affected Asians and Asian Americans, Asian art pieces, Asian culture in the US, and Asian representation. And my last one is kind of Asian topics and it's kind of miscellaneous and stuff. So I created my scrapbook on Weebly, which is like where you can create your own website. Here's the home page, and over here, when you press the 3 bars, there's my exhibits. So I have COVID-19. Um, so I'll just be talking about like one artifact from each because we don't have a lot of time. But so I talked about in what Asia is doing during the pandemic is just many things about how South Korea and countries like South Korea and China and Singapore and Malaysia and how they're taking care of it versus like how we're taking care of it. So over there, they're making it cheaper to buy masks and even more accessible. And the government actually sends free masks, hand sanitizer, everything. Every time if a foreigner comes in, or just in general, if someone comes in, they must quarantine 14 days. Temperature checks everywhere, mask of course required, and stuff like that. And Singapore is also the same. They have this system, so there's that. Um, let's see. Asian art. So for Asian art, I just talked about, let's see, over here, I just talked about Asian art pieces. So we have Vietnamese ao dai. So I just talked about the Vietnamese national dress, which is a long gown dress that has a slit in the middle. Usually long sleeve, but there's some short sleeve too. You wear white silk pants, and when you wear this, you usually wear it like when you walk in Vietnam or like Vietnamese New Year or like a special occasion. Colors also mean something in the dress. So like let's say you get red, it usually means for good luck, and you usually wear red during Chinese New Year. Um, Gold is for royalty, black is for funerals, white is just like for innocence. Yeah. Over here for Asian culture in the US, I talked about Bollywood, Asian fashion, anime, boba, and K-pop. So for K-pop in these pictures in the first group, the first group I have for these pictures is Stray Kids, BTS, and Twice. And K-pop is basically Korean pop music that has not recently, but it has gone very popular in the last like 15 years or 10 years. Um, we have big groups coming in such as BTS and Twice, Red Velvet, Stray Kids, and many other artists. It's quite popular these days, and it's just very good music. I suggest you guys should listen to it if you don't. Over here we have Asian representation. We have Itaewon Class and Parasite, Higa Higa, the Mulan remake, 88 Rising, Crazy Rich Asians. And over here for the Mulan remake, this is actually not Asian representation, but I put it in here because I wanted to show what is not, and what people think it is, but it's actually quite not. With the Mulan remake, there's actually many things going wrong with it. I don't know if you guys were there to see Boycott Mulan, but yeah, that's what happened. The main actress, who's Mulan, supports the Hong Kong police. They shot in a place in China where it was just like for the concentration camps for Muslims, um, sorry, um, and just many bad things like that. All their casts are Asian, but everyone behind, such as directors, people who make costumes, were all white. And this is just like I said, it's just boycott Mulan, and it's something that's not Asian representation. So let's see. Now we have our Asian topics as our last room. So we have skin whitening, Buddhism, chopsticks, kanji, and the Japanese bullet train. I'll be talking about skin whitening real quick. So skin whitening has been a huge problem in Asia for the longest time ever. As you can see, we have skin whitening creams, we have K-pop idols, or just in general celebrities being whitewashed, and it's seen as dark skin is like poor, you're not high class, you are a farmer or something like that, and it's just seen as like also dirty and ugly. So that's been a huge problem in Asian culture, and it's seen as like the paler you are, the most beautiful you are, and things like that. So it's been a huge problem for a while. Um, and any concerns is really, I don't really have a lot of concerns. I just have some concern for my scrapbook framing essay. I have not started, but I'm just scared I won't reach the page count because um, it seems that like mine is pretty straightforward, so I'm just scared that I won't reach the page count. But if you guys have any feedback, I would love to hear it from you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching.